And we're going to be doing it like the whole day. I think we start at 1 p.m. Pacific time and we're going to go until I think 7 p.m. So it's a
Hmm.
fairly long day. I'm going to be showing people how to like create stuff using AI, like how to create trading strategies using AI. And then what we're going to do, so these dates are still a little off here. So okay, so uh, on July 19th, we're having the kickoff, right? So we're having like this whole day event in San Francisco. We're going to live stream it on YouTube and everything. And then July 19th to August 19th, you're going to have time to build. And, you could start building ahead of time if you want, right? There's nothing to stop you from doing that. But we're going to give everyone about a 1 month time to build. And then starting August 19th to September 19th, this is where we're actually going to run the competition. So everyone's going to get a chance to submit their strategies. I'll show you what that looks like. I actually got to
All
reset
right.
this on BotSpot. But you'd go to education and then I'll go hackathon. And then it's going to look something like this. So here's like an example hackathon that we've been kind of running for some time. I need to reset this so that people can go in and apply. But it's basically going to look like this. Like you'll be able to submit your bot. Here we have 5 different submissions. A few different people submitted bots, right? And you can see the top bot is this Bollinger cooldown entry strategy, right? And that's right at the top here in orange. And you can see how they've traded day by day, right? So we're going to run a competition like this for a month. And then at the end of the month, we're going to have a bunch of prizes, right? So first place is $500 plus 1 year of BotSpot Pro for free. We're also going to be giving access to boot camp as well for all the people that enter the recordings. And then second place is going to be $300 plus the 1 year BotSpot Pro plan. And then third place is going to be $200 plus 1 year BotSpot Pro plan. All right. So first, second, and third place, they all get 1 year subscriptions for free and plus cash. Right. So $500 for first place, $300 for second, $200 for third place. And then everyone who enters is going to get access to our AI bootcamp, basically our recordings of the AI bootcamp. So you'll be able to get that there. All right. So if you guys want to enter, this is a chance to join a competition. It should be a lot of fun because
Yeah.
you're going to see a lot of other people kind of doing the same thing. We'll probably come up with some sort of way to create a community around it. Maybe we'll do it on Discord or whatever. Um, and you guys will be able to like compete against each other and whatever. And then the winners get some nice prizes.
Yeah. And so what's the rule for winning? Is it just whoever gets the highest return at the end, or is it
Yeah,
a,
that's it. It's just the
yeah.
highest return. We're keeping it
Right.
simple. I think we've talked about this in
Yeah.
the past about like doing like risk
Yeah.
reward kind of stuff.
Right.
This time
Right.
around, we're going to keep it simple, right?
Yeah.
Maybe next time we'll make it a little bit more complicated. It's so many moving parts already. Just want to like simplify as much as possible.
Yeah. But I mean, my criticism was that this has the potential to have somebody who just gets lucky, I mean,
Yeah.
so,
So
um,
apply.
yeah.
You know,
Yeah, yeah,
you
yeah,
might get
no,
lucky.
yeah, I know, I get it, but,
And so that's how investing is in general, right? Like, I mean, there's always some sort of luck.
well, yeah,
And you're right. If you were to do like a sharp ratio or something like that, it's a
mm,
little bit better, right? Because it's,
yeah,
it discourages people from taking like wild bets, right?
right,
But at the end of the day, it's still very much a luck thing, right? Because it's only 1 month, right? Like, I
mhm,
mean, there are hedge fund managers that get lucky for 5 years straight, you know?
yeah, right,
So,
sure.
yeah.
Well, um, there's this, I don't know if it's true or not, but you're trying to get people to invest in you, and it's a sham, right? So what you do is you send them, a pick, a different people, a different pick every week or something, right? And eventually, somebody, one of them is going to have 10 winners in a row, and
Right.
so you could, yeah, if they, it looks like you're a genius.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, there's definitely some element of luck, right? But that's why it's also good to just apply, right? You
Yeah,
might just
yeah,
win just because you submitted something. You can make the simplest bot ever, right? Like, I mean, technically, you can make a bot that just
right,
buys TQQQ and that's it, right? Like, if you wanted to
right.
do that, you
Yeah,
could.
sure,
There's nothing stopping you
sure,
from
of
doing that,
course.
right?
Yeah.
Just, Just get super highly leveraged in one direction and see if you win. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I bet you
Is this real money or is it fake?
if you want to use real money, you can, um,
Mhm.
but you do not have to. So
You see, the
I
reason I
expect,
ask is because that would then you know a, a lot of I mean a lot of these strategies where we don't account for slippage and trading costs are essentially zero, but slippage is the problem, right? So
yeah,
if you're not trading real, that you don't know what your fills are going to be like, right? So that's actually a problem.
yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, and there's other problems with paper trading as well, but
Yeah.
we can't
No,
force everyone to use real money. You know what I mean?
no,
That's
no.
just,
Well, yeah, 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 of course. But
yeah,
I mean, I'm not trying to disparage the idea or anything, but it's that's one of the big problems with back testing is mm, if you don't account for the slippage correctly, you can think you've got like this um, you found the holy grail, but you haven't.
right. Yeah, for sure.
And yeah, and especially with options, you know.
Yeah, we have ways that you could account for slippage with our backtesting system with LumiBot. You could actually put in slippage numbers and things like that. Like that's built in.
Yeah,
So
sure.
obviously, it comes with some assumptions. It's not perfect, right? But you
Yeah,
could
yeah,
kind of simulate it, right?
right, sure.
Yeah, but backtests in general are they can lie in many different ways, right? Like the question came up when we were meeting on Monday about this thing, and they're like, "Oh yeah, should we just do back tests? Should we do live trading?" I'm like, back tests don't make any sense because like I could very easily make a back test that says it makes $1 million% a year. I mean, like that's
Oh
not
yeah,
very hard to do. It's like give me
right.
30 minutes, I'll show you something that makes $1 million% a year. Um, so yeah, so it has to be live trading. You're right. It would be better if it was real money, but we can't force everyone to use real money. That's going to make it significantly harder to participate. So paper money it is. And then, yeah, and then this is the situation here.
So the bot start has to start trading when on the 19th or the
Yeah,
22nd.
19th of August is when the actual competition
Oh,
starts.
August.
Yeah, August
So you have to
19th.
have a bot on bot spot
Yep,
running by the
correct.
19th
And
of
then you have to
August.
submit it. You'll submit it here. You go under education and you go to Alpha Hackathon, and then that's where you'd submit this. Right.
And
And
you can
right
only
now
do
we
one.
have, sorry?
You can only do one.
Yeah, right now we're limiting it one bot per person. Um, that's not a hard rule. Like maybe we'll change that. Maybe we'll allow people to do two or three per person. Um, we
Well,
can talk about that
maybe
with the
one
rest of the team.
is yeah, maybe one is safer because otherwise you just do two bots. One shorts the market heavily and one like goes long heavily, and then one
That's
of them
true.
will win.
That is true. There's lots of ways to game the system, right? Yeah. That's a good point. Yeah. Maurizio, did you see how we're doing our hackathon coming up?
No, I didn't hear.
So we're having a
Uh,
hackathon starting July 19th. We're going to be hosting it in San Francisco at the Frontier Tower. So if you want to, fly over, you could join us. Or for anyone who's listening to this and wants to see it in person, you can, do it in person in San Francisco. On July 19th, I think we start with 1 p. Yeah, we're going from 1 p.m. Pacific time till 7 p.m. Pacific time in the Frontier Tower in San Francisco. That's like right off of Market Street. But if you can't make it, that's also fine. We're going to be live streaming it as well. So we're going to have a bunch of presenters. A lot of people are going to show, how to do different things. I'm going to have, I think, an hour or two on stage as well, showing people how to build trading bots and all that sort of thing, like a little workshop type thing. Um, and then after July 19th is kind of like the big kickoff. You're going to have a week or sorry, a month to build a bot, right? So you're going to have quite a bit of time to build yourself a trading strategy. You can get started now. There's nothing stopping you from starting a trading strategy now using one that you already have. Nothing wrong with that. And then on August 19th, you're going to have to submit your bot by then, right? So the cutoff date is August 19th. You'd go to BotSpot, you'd go under Education, Algo Hackathon, and then you'd submit your bot, right? In this case, this is a closed one. I got to reset this actually. But this is an example of a hackathon that we did between, kind of all of us. And it looks sort of like this. You could see how, day by day, each strategy changes a little bit. A lot of them were very correlated. But then this one, the winner is his Bollinger cooldown entry signal. This one right here up at the top. Right. And you could basically see that, yeah, you see the strategies competing against each other. And then whoever wins, so first prize gets $500 plus 1 year of BotSpot Pro, which is about $2,400 value. Second place gets $300 in cash plus the Pro plan for a year. And third place gets $200 plus the 1 year Pro plan for free. So again, $2,400 value for each of those. And then anyone who enters, we're going to be giving them access to our AI bootcamp, the recordings of it. So this can kind of help you like learn how to do this stuff too. So anyone who enters a competition, we're going to give them the recordings of the bootcamp. Or you
Sounds
could join
great.
us for the actual live session too. So
Well, when you say what, July what, 19th?
July 19th is the official kickoff. And then
Uh-huh.
August 19th is when the competition actually starts.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But when were you going to be in San Francisco? You said
July
July
19th.
July 19th. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
19th is the day.
Huh.
Yeah. We're going to be going from
Yeah,
one.
I might roll out there. I'm think about it.
Well, it'd
I'm
be great to see you out there.
I'm,
Yeah.
I'm debating two places. Yeah, I really want to go. I'm gonna see if I go. Maybe.
I think we're going to have some really good attendance. So far, I think we have, how many people does it say on here? I think when I was talking to, yeah, 17 people going so far. And we basically just put this thing up recently. We have a capacity for 50 people in the room, right? So
Oh,
I'm
that's
assuming, about a third of people that sign up to these things, they usually actually show up. So I think we're, at 150 people, we might even cut this off for the in-person, right? And then obviously online, as many people want to join,
yeah. I'll definitely see what check out my schedule. I'm debating because I might go to. I got three places I'm supposed to go in the end towards the July. So I'm debating
Okay.
now also.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, if you can't make it in person, you could attend online as well, right? There's nothing wrong with that. We're gonna be live streaming this on YouTube and a bunch of other stuff. YouTube, maybe we'll put on TikTok as well. We'll be doing a lot of live streaming that day.
Excellent.
Yeah. I think it's gonna be a lot of fun, and then you could win some nice prizes. You'll get to see how other people are building their bots. We'll have a nice healthy competition. I think we're going to try to figure out some way to turn this into like a community so people can talk to each other and trash talk or whatever you want to do, Um, and yeah, let's see who makes the best bot.
Sounds good. I'm excited for that.
Yeah, same here. We've been planning this thing for months. So finally, we have a lot of things nailed down. We have the venue nailed down. We have the dates nailed down. We have everything pretty much ready to go. Now we just have to actually have the event. So cool. Very much looking forward to this one. Cool. Awesome. Okay, cool. So that's a little announcement. We've been making a lot of upgrades to our AI agent. So if you guys have been using our AI the past few days, you've probably noticed some updates. Like things are starting to get a lot better. We've been using a lot of evals to be very calculated about how to get our AI to be better. It's still not as good as I would like it personally, but it's very rapidly improving because now we have evals, so we could be very structured about improving this thing. I think we'll see what the costs, how much the costs are and whatnot, but we might actually even upgrade our AI to use GPT 5.5, which should make it like a heck of a lot smarter. So keep an eye out for our AI. They're not visible looking features. You can't see it with your eyes, but you could feel it when you use the AI. You could notice that it's getting smarter. It's able to do more things. It's now being trained properly to do all these little tiny things correctly. That's kind of the big thing that we've been working on. And we're almost ready to launch a bunch of new things around broker connections. So just as a little aside, we're launching some new stuff. So, for example, we're going to have the ability to place trades directly from our AI. You'll be able to talk to our AI and it can like place a trade for you. I think we'll have that ready maybe by the end of the week. We'll see how quickly we can work. We're also launching something where you'll be able to have like scheduled bots running for you, which really drops the cost on our end for deploying bots. So we're going to pass the savings on to you guys. So you'll be able to run more live strategies at a time with each of our plans. And then we're also adding in the ability to basically talk to your broker, right? So it's not available now. Let me see if I'm going to try to get it to work, but you'd be able to go something like, you know, um, let's say, tell me about my broker accounts I have linked. How much or let's say, what positions do they all have? Let's see if this works. We haven't actually tested this. So I have a feeling this probably won't work, but this will kind of be the flow, right? So you'll be able to say, tell me about all of our brokers and what we have. All right, it's listing deployments, listing broker credentials. This is actually starting to work a lot better. All right, so you have these linked brokers. I have Tradier Live 6, Alpaca 8, right? Tradier, these are all my account numbers and stuff. Cool. Can you tell me my positions for a few of them? Let's see if this works. I don't think we actually have this set up yet. This AI is actually getting a lot smarter. It's finally able to like understand these types of things. Yes, for linked accounts is running 2 open positions, 0. Okay. That's not bad. Okay. Tell me the actual positions, not just the count. So you'll be able to do something like this. You can like talk to one of your brokers. It'll tell you, hey, you have these in these positions. It's not actually working right now. This is just looking at my deployments, and still not able to pull it. Yeah, so we'll train the AI to get better at this thing. But yeah, so very soon you'll be able to like you won't even have to have strategies running. These are my running strategies. You see, I have the Alpha Picks calls only running here. I have a Schwab with 0 positions. Like I have a couple things running, right? Um, which honestly I thought I had more than this running, so we can kind of investigate that too. But yeah, you'll be able to say like, what do I have at my broker? And it can tell you, okay, you have this and this and this position. And then you can like tell, oh, can you sell this and buy this? Can you split this position up? Or what option orders do you think I should buy? And then it could tell you, okay, you might want to buy a spread or something. You say, okay, buy the spread. And it'll actually like buy it for you in your brokerage account directly. So you don't even have to like run a strategy. So it's like much easier for you to just communicate with your broker. That's something that we're going to be running soon. And then another one, like I said, is going to be a lot cheaper to deploy strategies as well. So you'll be able to run a lot of strategies on your brokers that way too, right? So a lot of big rollouts coming soon, especially around like live trading, connecting to brokers, and our AI. Those are like our 3 main focuses right now. Cool. Any feature requests since we're on the topic that you guys would want? Okay. I'm going to add this as an eval as well. Okay, so are those 2 evals passing now or not? Are they actually working? And are all the other evals also passing? So make sure that you didn't break anything.